Welcome to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona, and today's reading is What Good Things Do People Say Behind Your Back? And if you would like a personal and private reading with me, you can take a look in the description box. I have an Etsy shop. You can also email me at Divine Inspiration, and that information is also in the description box. Please like this video if it resonates, comment with any feedback, and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, if you would like to see more content like this, and click the notification bell. So we're just gonna get straight into your reading. What good things do people say behind your back? If you chose this is pile 1. If you chose the ambition card, may I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. We'll get into the tea leaf afterwards. We have the Two of Swords, the Devil, the Ace of Swords, card number 38, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, from the archetype deck we have Damsel. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. We have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. We have card number 47, go the distance. And then we have nourish your body with high vibing energy. And then Yuki Onna, stillness, card number 52. So one of the things I'm noticing right now is the various colors. You have orange, purple, blue, pink, green, like practically all the colors of the rainbow. So I feel that people think that you are colorful, multifaceted, and also that you have high vibing energy here with the nourish your body with high vibing energy. I think you might smell good, like fruity. If anyone has the opportunity to kiss you, your lips might taste fruity. There is an aspect of beauty here with Damsel. So people think that you really take care of yourself, that you're attractive, you're well put together. They like your style, your uniqueness. You may wear a lot of colors in your wardrobe, or if not in your wardrobe, they may have seen you with different hair colors, hairstyles, and they really like that. Because here we have purple hair, pink hair, platinum hair, dark hair, like a orangey, yellowish hair. I also feel like with ambition, you're an ambitious person. You also have go the distance. Like, and with the Devil, you're someone who's very committed to your goals, to your ambitions, and that you have a deeper reasoning for it than simply going after something and achieving a goal. It's what you feel is going to be for the highest good, not just of yourself, but of others, of the world. And people see you following your divine plan and following your heart. And I think they very much admire that about you. Also, with this Master Buddha and stillness, I think people get this vibe from you. I mean, even though you have like this energetic sense to you, this energy to you, that you also have this Zen, meditative, still energy that comes across. I think people, say they feel at peace around you. I definitely think people feel like you're very pretty. You may have a nice smile. I think they compliment your smile. They compliment your lips. And here they also compliment your intelligence with the Ace of Swords. And behind the Ace of Swords, there's like chemistry calculations. So I think they feel like you're very scientific, have a scientific mind. You think in a very logical and rational way. So people feel that you're highly intelligent. You're also someone that people say that they can come to for advice and for wisdom. It's like you come from a place of peace when you're offering this advice and wisdom. This is not with any ulterior motive. If within any of your relationships, your romantic relationships, I feel like people, well, first of all, people in general would say that you're very sexy, you're hot, you're attractive with this devil energy. Also, I feel like you've had people that have been obsessed over you. They also feel like you're good in the bedroom. But the devil is also about being well disciplined. So people feel like you're disciplined. You could be disciplined in your health habits and also in your ambitions and your work. People will say that you're a goal setter and you're someone who goes after your goals and you don't stop until you achieve them. And also they feel like you put yourself together in whatever way matches the situation you're in. So if you're at work, you have good work apparel. If you're at, an event, you are dressed specifically for that event. That you just know how to match your energy to the place you're at and to the people you're around. I feel like here, as a person, that a lot of people see different aspects of you. Like in your presentation, like your family would say a certain section of good things about you, your friends, your coworkers, and strangers. Like different people have different perceptions of who you are. And I think they would each highlight whatever's pertinent to that situation. I think people would say that you have a good heart. You're someone who can connect on the heart level. You have compassion, that you're a humanitarian. And here, there's a unicorn. So they would say that you have a heart that may be uncommon. If you have any tattoos, because a couple of these people have tattoos, or piercings, I think people will like that. There's something here about your neck, having a nice long neck, that they may compliment. Your hands. People may like your hands. Some of you may be athletic, so they like your athleticism. You may be strong physically, which they will compliment. In here with the Two of Swords and then the Ace of Swords, I feel like people will say that you're very decisive. So when it comes down to making a decision, that it seems like you have no problems with it. You use your logic and your rationale to make a decision. It's like, it does seem like you are kind of someone who follows your heart, but you also have a good balance with your logic. So you balance with your logic and your heart. And I think people will also say that you don't have problems with the long game. Like, you're not necessarily looking for quick results. You are able to wait it out, to do the work, to, go one step at a time. I think people will also say that you're always ascending. You're moving up in the world. You always have a new goal to reach. It's like you have a sweetness to you, but you're also nobody to mess with. And also with the Two of Swords, I feel like people feel as though you don't mess with drama, that, you're someone they can trust because you're just not into the aspect of drama. Here also, it feels like you are a direct communicator. I think people feel good that they don't have to wonder where they stand with you, that they will just know. Also, they believe you're not someone to be controlled. If someone tries to control you, that you're going to be out the door. And you're not afraid to put up boundaries with people. It's like also, I think people will feel like you are in touch with the shadow aspect of the self. Like, you're not afraid to face the shadows. You're not afraid of the dark. Even if some of you were afraid of the dark, but figuratively, you're not afraid of the darkness. You're not afraid. I think I am covering my camera with my finger just on the corner, but yeah, you're not afraid of that. You could be someone who's into mandalas, adult coloring books, potentially. Definitely a lot about color here. Being colorful, being... I feel there's an aspect of you, it's like if you want to stand out, you'll stand out. But if you want to, go under the radar, it's something you can do as well. It feels like you're not boastful, and people feel like you're humble. Even though you may accomplish a lot in your life. They feel like you're humble about it. And even like with the attractiveness aspect to you, it's like you still hold this humility. And there's this peace that people pick up from you. Like here, there's a coolness to her energy, but it feels refreshing. You have this, you start out with this ambition, which is blue, and this also is blue. So people appreciate your communication style. It doesn't feel like you talk a lot, and I think some people appreciate that. But when you do speak, that what you say matters. It's thoughtful, it's purposeful, it's clear and concise. People don't have to wonder, like, what do they mean? You know how to communicate to your audience. All right, so I'm going to pull the tea leaf cards. And here we have Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So I think people, you have this go the distance. And so it's like you're willing to play the long game. And because of that, you've gained so much wisdom. Yeah, basically. And that has been coming through that energy. Also, the Elephant is family oriented. So you could be close with your family members or have a group or a community that you consider family, or you treat others like family, or they feel like family, like you feel like family to them. Next, we have marriage. So people see you as marriage material, someone that would be a good marriage partner, someone who honors commitments, and you could have a romantic aspect to you within romantic relationships. So I feel like there are some, romantic interests coming through. If you are married, your spouse thinks very highly of you. They see you as this rose. You smell good once again. You're beautiful. You're classic. And you're committed. Next, we have Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, they see you as someone goal-oriented, someone who's willing to put in the work, put in the effort, put boots to the ground. Like, you're not afraid of hard work. Also, your shoes of choice, your boots. People could, say good things about those. Next, we have harp, great happiness. So if you play an instrument, people really like that. They speak well of that. Or if you sing, they like that and compliment that. Also, I feel like you generally make people feel happy. And also, right then, we had the siren in the background. So that's the song of the siren, which is interesting. We had a harp. So there is something about your energy that is siren-like. So, your voice lures people, and your beauty and your magic and your uniqueness lures people in. And I also feel that is speaking to the people trusting that when there is an emergency situation or something going on, that they can rely on you. Like, you'll respond, you'll act, you'll be there. And that is what I have for you, pile 1. I hope that inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. And welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the self-acceptance card. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our divine oneness, dear divine. And I said divine oneness, dear divine, even though it didn't say that. But anywho. So please like this video if it resonates. Comment with any feedback you have below. Subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, and hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload new readings. And this reading is, what good things do people say about you behind your back? I do feel, even though it says nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. And this is about working on yourself to feel good enough. So like, as though something within you is broken. So I think people get a sense that you love and accept yourself the way you are, and whatever work you put into yourself, it's out of loving yourself and appreciating yourself and accepting yourself. It's not a means to change yourself to be acceptable, but because you love and accept yourself, you put work into yourself. Like people, when they're taking care of their infants and they're clothing them and they are trying to have them, put them in cute little outfits and they bathe them and feed them good foods, they're not doing that because they want to change them. They're doing that because they love them. And I feel like that's what you do with yourself and others. And that's one of the good things people say about you behind your back. And now we have the Page of Emotions, or the Page of Cups. Yeah, people get a very loving, playful, flirtatious energy from you. They feel like you're heart-centered. You have a childlike spirit. You can play and just be a fun, lighthearted person. Some of you may, and like fish, marine life, be connected to the water, and they really like that about you. Some of you could be swimmers, or you really enjoy the beach, or there is something connected. Maybe you live by the water, and they like where you live. I think some people like where you live. And now we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, I just heard roll with the punches. Is like, I think people do see you as fortunate, but also like you go with the flow. You roll with the different cycles of life. You also could be in touch with the moon cycles. I guess generally the feminine energy is when it comes to periods and things like that. But either way, you may do moon manifestation, may have a very spiritual bent to you. And I feel like people really recognize that and appreciate it. You seem like someone who's in touch with your emotions, and people like that as well. And it feels like in a very healthy way. People also could say that they feel emotionally connected to you. And I think there's various people who have seen different aspects of you or different cycles of your life, and they have nothing but good things to say about that. They just like how you roll with it. You roll with the changes. Also, they could have seen you, transform and change and go through different phases where you've expressed different aspects of self, or you've grown and you've matured in different aspects. Next, we have the Five of Pentacles. And with this Five of Pentacles, I feel like, one, people will say that you don't like to see people alone and suffering, that you'll be there for people. You could have been a person, or could still be the person, who sees someone who maybe is kind of left out in the cold or doesn't fit in, or maybe was bullied or something like that, and you'll actually reach out to them. You'll be a friend to people who need a friend. Also, they could have seen you go through hard times financially, or even where you felt like you were left out. Maybe you were the one who were bullied, and this has like sparked that compassion within you. And so you're a very compassionate soul. Also, I feel like your nails, like something about your hands and your nails in particular, people might like. So you may get your nails done, or you just have nice, manicured nails, And next we have card number 28, Victory. I mean, you could have a golden aura. So I think people pick that up from you. If you wear gold, I think people like that about you. There's something that just glows about your skin. Your facial features are very nice. Like all of them, your lips, your nose, your jawline. People very much appreciate that. Your décolleté. You could be someone who has like overcome a lot in your life. People see you as a winner. A winner, an overcomer. Someone who doesn't back down from opposition. You just keep on going. You keep on fighting. And and you always come out on top. They just feel like you always come out on top. No matter what you go through, you always come back here to the top. Then you have Slave. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. So here, I feel like it's like you'll be nobody's slave, but you are surrendered. You are trusting and trustworthy. Your clothing choice might be quirky, out of the ordinary, and people appreciate that. I am seeing like earth tones, reds may look good on you. People compliment that. Let's see. Now we have the Shekinah. Definitely your skin glows. Your features glow, your eyes. There's an intensity, but I wouldn't even say intensity. It's like glows. And the Shekinah, sacred self, self-acceptance and sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yeah, it's like going with the flow and having that childlike spirit. And shining your inner light. Just being yourself. I think people will say that you just are very comfortable being yourself. Also, you could have some honey-colored eyes that people say is really nice about you. The lips here, too, are pretty juicy. So any romantic people or people who've kissed you before may say you have juicy lips. They may say gold looks good on you as well. And the Shekinah glory is the express presence of God. So they feel when you're present, you're really present. Like they get to be in touch with the divine, whether they can really express this or not, but they feel like they're in connection with the divine, since you could be very much embodying your higher self. Yeah, so there's this spiritual vibe people get around you. It's like hearing "Take Me to Church." It's like being in your presence. It's kind of like going to church, and being in that divine energy. And next we have card number 37 and Never Ending Story. In here, it says yes, no, yes, no. And I feel like you're an oracle yourself. Like, whether you do divination or psychic work or not, I feel like people get downloads from you. Like, you'll say stuff to them, like, it's like, how did he or she know that? How did they know that? Where are they getting this knowledge and this information from about me? And maybe, you don't even necessarily know you do that. And once again, like this never ending story, it's like you going with the flow. Like it's like there's not a beginning, middle, and end with you. It's just a flow, a surrender, rolling with the punches, just going about life, enjoying life, embodying your true self. Like, yeah. And here we got, surround yourself with your soul tribe. If you have long hair, people really like that. I feel like you're a friend to all. You're a friend to all. Like, you're not judgmental. I think you bring people into the pack who may be left out. Like, you don't go for that. You care about people. Especially those who would be considered outcasts or are suffering or feel like they're out of touch or feel like they don't have a group. I think you bring them in to yours and into your energy. And I feel like there's a lot of people who really appreciate you for that. And then some more red energy. It's red. And Spider Woman, and here we have octopus legs, and spiders have 8 legs, and this octopus, I don't know if an octopus necessarily has 8, but that's what I was thinking. Anyhow, card number 49, Spider Woman, co-creation. You might be into superheroes, or I'm hearing I can be your hero, baby. But some people may actually even feel like you're a hero to them. They look up to you. Like with this victory in this Spider Woman. And the spider also can be about protection. So I feel like you protect those that, and could be even animals. You could be also like a person who will catch a spider and bring it outside rather than kill it, I'm going to get the tea leaf cards. We have Cane, some more red energy. So you're very grounded. People would say you're grounded, you're rooted, you're safe. You're a safe person to be around. You're very in touch with the earth. I mean, you have the moon cycles, but you're very in touch with the earth. And Cane, pay attention to your health. So people can find that you're health conscious and They say good things about that. You may look healthy and beautiful even as you like get older. It's like you still maintain this young look, this young vibe to you. Then we have scissors, disappointment in some affair. So it's like, even when you are disappointed, you like, it seems like you quickly cut that off and you're just like, oh, here, like with these strings. It's like, with you, it's like no strings attached. You just cut off those disappointments. You don't mess with them very long. Then you have egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. I think I need glasses. Yeah, so people see you as successful. And if you don't feel like you've reached the level of success you want, I think people do say that they believe that you're going to reach that level of success. Also, I think you surprise people. Here's the golden egg as well. It's like, yeah, they see you as very valuable and shiny. And you could look really good in gold. I mean, gold and red is coming through here. And then we have dark man. Dealings a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So yeah, definitely you got that complexion. I feel like your complexion and your hair is very healthy. Many of you are going to have dark features and people really like that. And they just want to put their fingers through your hair. I feel like those of you who chose this pile are very in touch with your masculine energies. The protect, provide, lead. But I don't feel like you're this purposeful leader. Like, I want to be in a leadership position type of energy. I mean, you could be in that position, but not out of ego. It would be just out of who you are. Like, I think people will compliment your nose as well. Yeah, you have all of your features basically in your skin, your hair. So I think that's about all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that inspired you and encouraged you and gave you some insight. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. Namaste. Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. This is your reading. You chose this clarity card. And this reading again is what good things do people say about you behind your back? If you would like a personal and private reading with me, the links to that are in the description box. Also, please like this video if it resonates with you. Comment with any feedback. Subscribe to my channel if you have not yet and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of any future uploads. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. And so you chose this clarity card. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. So people feel like you have clear insight and intuition. They may like trust your opinion, trust your viewpoint on things, because it seems like when you say something, it's generally right. It is clear and it brings light to dark situations for them. Yeah, so people feel like you're very in touch with your intuition. You're in touch with the spirit realm. They may feel like you have psychic gifts. And definitely here would be clear knowing. You could also have clairsentience. And here, this is the happy tarot. It looks pretty happy. You have the Ace of Swords. Interesting, the Ace of Swords with clarity. It's like, yeah, you are spot on. You are clear. You are correct. Your predictions are right. Definitely, if you're a tarot reader, an intuitive, someone who gives any kind of advice, if your career has to do with giving advice, counsel, wisdom, guidance, an attorney, like, you are spot on. Spot on. And next we have the King. Wait. King or Queen of Swords? Probably the Queen of Swords. So it's like, you've certainly been through things and you've gained wisdom. See, people feel as though you're very mature and you've had the experiences in life that give you this clear sight and this clear knowing that they see you as truthful and honest and trustworthy. Someone that doesn't make excuses. It's like you're honest with yourself and you're honest with others. I mean, all three of these cards, you have clarity, you have honesty, truth, just cutting through the bullcrap. You are very good at doing that. And then we have the High Priestess. So yeah, I think this really highlights your psychic gifts. People see you as a very talented and good intuitive, someone who can predict future events, someone who can read people and read situations very well. The High Priestess is also very educated, so people see you as educated and intelligent, and you could be very well studied. Or at least that's how you come across to people. You're someone they respect. It's like your presence commands respect. It's like if you speak, or if you're a public speaker, when you speak, I think people listen. They listen, they're captivated by your words and your wisdom. Also, like, the High Priestess is a woman you want badly, but you can't have. So I feel like there's this mystical, physical attraction to you as well. You have a mystical element to your being, and people would say that about you. And with the pomegranate, it's like you seem very fertile, youthful, what is it? Rich. Not even saying rich financially, but like there's a lot of, like when you open the pomegranate, you have so many seeds, and it's like you just have all of this to offer. They see you as having a lot to offer. And then you have card number 13, financial constraints. So people may have seen you go through difficult financial situations. You may help others through difficult financial situations and have compassion on them. You may help out different organizations through volunteer work, also through financial donations. If people need food, you might give them food. Or just help out people who need help. Like in those situations when they're struggling and they're struggling financially, they really feel like you're someone who is giving. It seems like you give to those in need. I wanted to say from your abundance, because it's like you have a lot of abundance within you, and sometimes you may have given out of your need, like because the Queen of Swords has been through hard times, so you know what it's like to go through those hard times. And I feel like people think that you can, resonate with them, you can understand them, you can understand their situation, and therefore you do have this compassion, and you actually give. You're moved to give. Next, we have Child Magical. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. So, even though they see you as this mystical, wise, mature being, they also see you as they see you as magical, but not having lost the magic of life, the awe, the wonder, that childlike spirit. The child, not saying you believe in Santa Claus, but children will believe in Santa Claus. They'll believe in, their daddy's a superhero. They believe good things, and they're excited about all of the little things. And I feel like you still have that sense to you that people value and admire, that magical sense. They also see you as magical, and they may see you as someone who believes in fairies, who believes in the spiritual realm. Some people I think it's sweet and cute, but it's like there is so much power behind it. But it's like you come across like still having that childlike spirit, that childlike faith. The Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Yeah, so they definitely think you're a very spiritual and enlightened person. If you have blue eyes specifically, but your eyes are indicated here as something people see about you, the shape of your face. Just your whole vibe is mystical and magical. I wanted to say like a white witch. Some of you could be that. Or just, you have an altar. It's like you're someone who believes in miracles. And since you believe in miracles, you're going to see miracles. And I think people think that you see miracles in the mundane. That you may make the mundane seem miraculous. And it's like refreshing. Like with this cup, I see like drinking from this cup, and people drinking from your energy. It's like they're gaining refreshment and hydration. You could be someone who's focused on hydration. They feel the spiritual energy around you and feel you being connected and in touch with spiritual energy. Get a lot of divine downloads here. It's like you have this direct and open communication with spirit. You flow with the divine. You flow with that spiritual energy. We have air. A lot of air here, also Pisces. And next we have card number 10, Unfinished Symphony. And it's a little girl with these pigtails. And normally from far behind, you could have a musical talent. We have a violin or viola. We have the piano. Yeah, could have some cute pigtails that you'll wear. It's like there's a child, but this is like a grown woman, and she reminds me of like an actress from the like 30s, 40s. So you could have that. That could be a past life that you have. You could be or could have been someone who was into like acting, performing. Also from like far away, and this could be just my eyesight, but I see like two little children hugging. So once again, it's that being in touch with that childhood aspect of the self and not still having the magic, like the person who still has the magic in Christmas and the holidays and just your daily world. And people see you as magical, and I think I'm repeating that, but it's true. And now we have step out of your comfort zone and try something new. I feel like people see you as trying new things, and maybe they look at you and like, wow, I wouldn't have the courage to do that. Also, some of you could have like, I mean, either you could have red hair or you try some like bold hair colors, and that is something they really like. Like you may push people out of their comfort zone. Like being around you is kind of like a party sometimes. Just fun. Like you're a fun person. Next we have card number 18, and we have Green Terra, Salvation. And to me, look at that little smile on her face. She looks there's word. Not menacing. It's mischievous. You might have mischievousness to you. Like green is significant. You start with green, you end with green. Green, pink, turquoise. We have here lavender. People might think you have a mischievous look, a mischievous grin. And like, yeah, with that financial constraints, people may have seen you as someone who's saved them in difficult situations. Seeing eyebrows, so maybe people may like your eyebrows. If you have bangs, they like that. Yeah, I think generally people think you are also very fun. You're fun. And they have fun with you. And they like hanging out with you. And if you wear anything like on your head and your hair, any hats, because like just about all of these people, I think she has little flowers or something in her hair, little stars. She's wearing this crown. Some of you could be into witchcraft, I feel like, or Wicca, but she has the crown, and she has a covering over her head. Guess these guys don't, but look at that. That's pretty. There's a unique energy to you. People think you're mischievous, but you're a very heartfelt person, very spiritual. Um, Someone who stands out in a crowd, someone who has this mysterious, attractive quality, like the high priestess. She is the person you want badly, but you don't feel like you can have. Um, Very wise and mature, but with this magical, miraculous quality to you. Definitely could be someone who has past lives, in like the age of the actor, like the classic era of film. Um, yeah, your psychic gifts are on point. All those things. Okay, well, we still have tea leaf cards here. So we have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. So I feel like people think you are protected. You have this Holy Spirit here, like you have this Holy Spirit around you that protects you, but also that you protect others. And then you have Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. And the eagle, like they say, an eagle's eye, your sight is clear. You have clear sight. Like you can see right through a situation. You see, you're like, and the eagle flies above, like it flies very high. So you have like this eagle-like perspective on life, on the world, upon spirituality. It's like that divine connection. There's definitely an air element here. And then we have Broom, new home, new attitude. I feel like you're a clean person. You could have a nice home. People really like your space, how you keep your space. And they feel like you have a good attitude. They really appreciate your attitude. And Woman. We have dealings or relationship with a woman. Once again, she has flowers in her hair. She has angular features. You could have that. I feel like if you wear any jewelry or flowers or something like that, that they like that about you. Could wear some like cultural pieces, and people like that. People like when you express your culture, and you could be very cultured as well. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening, wherever you are in the world. Namaste.